Make room for Hobby.
Hello, folks. Thank you for joining us here at Oakshade Estates, or Shady Acres, or Shady Oak Acres, or, well, the name is still a work in progress. During my last visit, my left brain appreciated the 100 by 100 foot sections as it was a very efficient way to work. However, my right brain was wanting a bit more, so after my last visit, I decided to create a map based on the different natural areas and give them names. Here's the original left brain layout with the 100 by 100 grid, and here's what my right brain decided to add. Let's begin with the area where the campers parked. I'll call that Tranquility Base in honor of the explorers who chose to go a bit further than Central Florida for their fix. Right in front of the travel trailer is a triangular area aptly named Stump Island. When we performed the initial land clearing, this was an area we could not traverse due to numerous logs and stumps that had been dumped there from a prior neighbor's land clearing. Now on the other side of my trailer is Roosterville. Why? Well, because the neighbors adjacent to that area owns a chicken coop with over 100 birds consisting of chickens, ducks, peacocks, and geese. Between Stump Island and one of my neighbors is an area that I've deemed the orchard. It's a future sunny area with very little shade, meant for fruit trees and all that stuff. And now for the four corners. The northeast corner remains unexplored. It's a bit of an optical illusion at the moment. If you stand at the entrance along the middle and look down the fence line, and then walk 10 feet and look down the tree line just inside the entrance, you'll assume it's a very small area. However, the area itself is an exercise in perspective. It's a huge triangle, and the three sides are 185 feet, 150 feet, and 200 feet. It's quite large. Hence the nomenclature, the Land of the Lost. The southeast corner has an interesting, albeit temporary, landmark. A cool-looking 20-foot high dead tree with more woodpecker holes than I can count. As I clear the aptly named Woodpeckerville of the brush, I'm definitely keeping this here. Well, until it rots on its own anyway. And no woodpeckers currently reside in the dead tree. The southwest corner is another story. While there are a couple of cherry trees and a single palm tree, the lakeside view is blocked by the proliferation of bamboo. Over the next few visits, I expect that'll change. Being that it's on the western side of my property, on the shore of a lake that has a palm tree, well, you know it. This is West Palm Beach. The final and northwest corner is covered by the most beautiful, huge oak tree. At a radius of 120 feet, the tree spans over an entire acre of shade, hence the name, Shady Acre. The rest of the bamboo shore is called Pandaville, and just above it is Bunker Hill. Most of the property east of the bunker is relatively flat, but the last 100 feet slopes down 45 degrees, forming a small, wide hill along the shore of the lake. And let's not forget Hoardsville. This is the location I deemed for the storage container. I'm going to surround it by a privacy fence, and it'll be a 40-foot container. Eventually, after the house is built, we'll be able to store the farm equipment. And then the last two places are the estates and the outback, which is out back behind the estate. When I first arrived this last trip, I cut up some bamboo stakes and proceeded to stake out the house as per my initial drawing. Basing the layout on the center line of my property, and thanks in part to Pythagoras, I was able to get a nice approximation of my insanely large initial house plan.
Now, some of you may be wondering, how big is the actual house going to be? Ignore the shed, by the way. Well, on the left side there, this is the bedroom area, and it goes back to the master bath, back to Carrie's library. The center section, which is in between, in between these two, actually the living room will be about this big, the kitchen will be about this big, and then you have that whole area there, which will be as we walk closer. A bedroom here. This little square is the joint bathroom for both these bedrooms, and another bedroom here. And as we move on, this is the area I mapped out first. So right here in this space will be a huge garage door, because this is my workshop, or my future workshop. You'll notice that it goes deep that way, and around here it's basically one big huge L surrounding a 3-car garage. So the 3-car garage is at the far side. Yes, these trees are going. 3-car garage is up there, straight in line with the entrance. Here is one big huge shop. And up here, we're looking at the garage. There will be 3 garage doors. There'll probably be a door here to enter my workshop. There's going to be a door on that side to enter the hallway, which is in the, right now it's in the middle of the road, so I didn't put any string there. That's my little road to my camper. All of these houses back there will not be seen because they'll be covered up by privacy hedge. And this will be our view. And this will be our view. And this will be our view. And the view to the front will be this one. Well, you know, this tree's going, they're too close to the house. And that's about it for now.
I should have 2 or 3 more videos out this month. Thanks for tuning in, and next video should be mowing in the rain and building a leaf blower. Thanks again for watching.
Make room for hobby.